The public image of Miley Cyrus as the healed, independent flower-buying queen is officially under fire as new reports suggest she is locked in a secret, high-stakes competition to outdo her ex-husband, Liam Hemsworth. For years, we have been told the narrative that Miley has completely moved on, found her peace with Maxx Morando, and left the ghosts of her marriage in the Malibu ash. But the reality is far more calculated. According to explosive insider reports from Reality Tea on December 11, 2025, Miley is reportedly obsessed with Liam's upcoming nuptials and is structuring her own wedding plans to ensure she comes out on top. This is not just about two people getting married, it is a battle for the final word on who won the divorce. Today, we are going to look at the receipts that prove the timing of Miley's engagement was anything but accidental. We will answer the three questions every fan is asking. Why did Miley announce her engagement just weeks after Liam? Is her new music actually a hidden shot at the Hemsworth family? And what is the real reason she showed up to the 2026 Golden Globes without her fiancé? We have mapped the timelines, pulled the quotes from the Palm Springs Film Festival, and looked at the PR strategy that suggests this is a coordinated effort to reclaim the spotlight. The most shocking realization in this entire saga isn't the engagement itself, but the level of information gathering allegedly happening behind the scenes. Per insiders close to the Cyrus family in early December 2025, Miley has been trying to pump mutual acquaintances for details on Liam's guest list and venue. The goal? To make sure her fairy tale moment is bigger, more expensive, and more viral than whatever Liam and Gabriella Brooks are planning. While Miley tells the press she wants to keep it small and private, her actions behind the scenes tell a story of a woman who still views her happiness as a competition with her ex. According to the source, she has specifically requested information about his wedding date and venue because she wants to have the bigger moment. It's not that she doesn't love Maxx, but she feels a driving need to prove she has moved on faster and better than Liam. This competitive streak has turned a personal milestone into a corporate-level PR rollout designed to bury Liam's headlines under her own. Let's look at the first major red flag, the timing. Liam Hemsworth announced his engagement to Gabriella Brooks on September 12, 2025. It was a massive, clean PR win for the Aussie actor, complete with black and white Instagram shots and a stunning diamond ring. Then, almost like clockwork, Miley and Maxx Morando announced their own engagement on December 2, 2025. According to the Star magazine report, the timing is considered very suspect by those in her inner circle. Even though Miley claims the two events are unrelated, the optics suggest she couldn't let Liam have the final happy headline of the year. Liam was reportedly blindsided by the news. Per Shutterscoop on December 8, 2025, Liam found out through the headlines just like everyone else. He was reportedly confused, asking why he didn't receive a courtesy call given their decade-long history. This lack of communication highlights the Cold War currently existing between the two camps. This brings us to the second major point, the hidden tension at the 2026 Golden Globes. On January 11th, Miley walked the red carpet in a stunning Saint Laurent gown, but Maxx Morando was nowhere to be found. People magazine reported that Miley chose to flash her new engagement ring solo on the carpet. Industry experts suggest this was a strategic move. By appearing solo, Miley created a curiosity gap that dominated the news cycle. She wasn't just a nominee for her ballad Dream as One, she was a mystery. This allowed her to control the narrative without having to answer awkward questions about her wedding date, questions she likely isn't ready to answer until she knows Liam's date first. During the ceremony, she even sat with Pamela Anderson, further cementing her image as a powerful, independent woman rather than half of a couple. This solo appearance was a masterclass in branding, ensuring the focus remained on her ring and her career rather than her relationship's stability. The third layer of this drama involves a surprising snub from the set of the hit show Heated Rivalry. During the Palm Springs Film Festival on January 3, 2026, Miley publicly offered to write music for the series. However, the response response from the show's star, Francois Arnault, was a cold reality check. He told Variety on January 5, 2026, that the show might not have the Miley budget. He even joked that if she actually watched the show, she might give them a discount. This public friction suggests that while Miley is trying to assert her dominance as an industry mogul, the industry is pushing back on what some perceive as a performative interest in trending topics to stay relevant during her engagement rollout. It's a rare moment where Miley's attempt to insert herself into a viral moment didn't go exactly as planned, revealing a crack in the armor of her 2026 main character era. The reality of Miley's family life also adds fuel to the fire. For years, the Cyrus family feud has been a staple of tabloid news. In June 2025, Miley admitted during her Reclaiming interview with Monica Lewinsky that her family has had a dark decade. While she has spent the start of 2026 trying to wave a white flag, specifically with her father, Billy Ray, insiders say the pressure of the upcoming wedding is creating new cracks. According to a People magazine source on January 24, 2025, the family is desperate to avoid another public blowout. But with Miley and Liam's weddings looming, the competition for best family image is reaching a boiling point. Miley's release of the song Secrets in September 2025 was a blatant peace offering to her father. She described it as a way for him to feel safe sharing damaging truths. However, PR experts see this as a way to clean up her family's reputation before the wedding photos hit the glossy magazines. She needs a united front to beat the Hemsworths' well-wholesome family image. What we are seeing is a masterclass in PR. She is feeding us bits of information: the engagement ring at the Globes, the peace offering to her dad, the tour refusal, all while keeping the main event under wraps to maximize the impact when Liam finally moves. She even told ABC News in late 2025 that she has no desire to tour because she values her sobriety and stability. While fans were heartbroken, PR strategists see this as a way to keep her schedule open for a massive, high-profile event that can be captured for a visual album or a documentary. According to the Los Angeles Times on January 10, 2026, experts predict Miley will rewrite the wedding rulebook. They expect fewer guest counts and an elopement style to avoid the traditional traps she fell into with Liam. This isn't just a wedding, it's a rebranding of her entire identity as someone who is above the Hollywood machine, even as she uses that machine to compete with her ex. According to a report from TMZ in late 2025, Miley's new song Secrets was actually a strategic move to soften her image before the engagement news broke. By showing a vulnerable side and reconciling with Billy Ray, she repositioned herself as the mature daughter. This makes any future drama with Liam look like his problem, not hers. It's a brilliant pivot from the Bangers era, but it relies entirely on her being perceived as over it. The fact that she is still allegedly tracking Liam's venue choices suggests the flowers she bought herself might still be a little bitter. Even her choice to wear a dress she wore on their first date with Liam, as revealed in Vogue on September 24, 2025, shows that she is still keeping those memories close, perhaps as fuel for her current competitive drive. She told Vogue she still owns the dress from their first date, which is a bizarre detail to share right as you're planning a wedding to someone else. To understand the full scope of this, you have to look at the financial motives. A high-profile celebrity wedding in 2026 isn't just a ceremony, it's a multi-million-dollar brand deal. From the dress designer, likely Saint Laurent given her recent appearances, to the exclusive photo rights, Miley stands to make a fortune by winning the wedding season. If Liam goes traditional and private in Australia, Miley wins by going avant-garde and viral in Hollywood. It's a game of chess where the prize isn't just a husband, but the undisputed title of the most evolved ex. Wedding planners are already predicting her nuptials will influence future trends, emphasizing emotional resonance over choreography. This positioning as a trendsetter is her ultimate weapon against Liam's more traditional approach. She isn't just getting married, she's launching a new cultural movement. The engagement ring itself has become a character in this drama. Spotted first at the Avatar Fire and Ash premiere on December 1st, 2025, the diamond has been the center of every red carpet interview since. Miley told Entertainment Tonight on January 3rd, 2026, that she gets cringed out calling Maxx her fiancé. This self-deprecating humor is a classic Miley tactic to appear relatable while simultaneously showing off a multi-carat stone. It creates a narrative of, "I'm just a normal girl who happens to be winning at life," which contrasts sharply with the more stoic, private engagement of Liam and Gabriella. By making her engagement a topic of lighthearted conversation, she keeps the public engaged without revealing the more intense competitive details happening behind the closed doors of her Malibu estate. Furthermore, the involvement of Maxx Morando in this PR machine cannot be overlooked. As a drummer for the band Lily, Maxx offers Miley the indie, cool girl aesthetic she has craved since her transition out of country music. Their relationship, described by insiders as low-key and sweet, is the perfect foil to the Hollywood leading man image Liam portrays. By choosing Maxx, Miley is telling the world she doesn't need a movie star, she needs a muse. This creative partnership, highlighted by their frequent musical collaborations, serves as a constant reminder to the public, and perhaps to Liam, that she has found a deeper, more artistic connection. According to musical experts, their upcoming collaborations are expected to be the soundtrack to their anti-traditional wedding, further setting them apart from the standard celebrity nuptials. As the 2026 wedding season approaches, the tension is only going to increase. Reports from early January suggest that both parties are eyeing similar dates in the spring, leading to what some are calling the wedding standoff. If Liam chooses a date first, Miley will likely pivot to ensure she has the first look or the final word. It is an exhausting cycle of one-upmanship that shows no signs of slowing down. Even the way she handles her social media, posting cryptic, peaceful messages while her team leaks details about her bigger fairy tale, is a calculated move to keep Liam on his toes. This is the reality of modern celebrity breakups. The divorce may be finalized, but the competition for public approval never ends. In summary, the 2026 Miley Cyrus we see on the red carpet is a carefully constructed image of peace that masks a very real, very intense rivalry with the past. The receipts show a pattern of overlapping announcements, suspect timing, and a deliberate attempt to outmaneuver the Hemsworth camp at every turn. Whether she is actually happy with Maxx or just happy to be winning is a question only Miley can answer, but the data suggests she's not ready to let Liam have the last laugh just yet. She has turned her personal life into a high-stakes game of public perception, where every diamond ring and red carpet walk is a move on the board. This wedding war is just one chapter in a much larger playbook of how Miley Cyrus manipulates the media to stay on top of the pop culture food chain. She has spent decades perfecting the art of the pivot, and this latest move is her most ambitious yet. If you think this rivalry is intense, you need to see how she handled the fallout with the rest of the Cyrus clan and the secrets she's still keeping about her time in the dark decade. To get the full story on the family secrets she's still trying to hide and the true nature of her reconciliation with Billy Ray, you have to check out our Fresh Celebrity playlist. It's the only way to see the full map of the drama that built the Miley we see today. The playlist covers every receipt, from the early days of the feud to the latest wedding updates. You don't want to miss the deep dive into the Cyrus family vault as we prepare for the most talked about weddings of the decade.